Welcome to Tech Assembler, and in this tutorial we would be discussing about Ion Menu. It is also known as side navigation or sidebar. Ion Menu is a navigation drawer that slides in from the side of the current view, and it is controlled by MenuController. So let's see how can we customize it according to our purpose. We will be going to make something like this. We have one side navigation button in our model or in our page, and whenever we click this side navigation button, the side navigation drawer will automatically pops up. So this is how it comes, and we have a list of menus in the side menu. So whenever we click on a specific menu, a respective function associated with that menu is being performed. For example, when we click to the favorites, so the favorite is clicked and the closed, and then you can say that, for example, we just click over the spam, so spam is clicked and the side drawer is automatically closed. So if you want to close on a button, you don't want to click on any of these options, so you can give a close option, or you can just click over this hover part, or you just drag this side menu to the left of it, so it will automatically close. And we will also see one more thing, that how can we just animate this side menu from different ways, from the left side or from the right side, and how can we slide this and menu page towards the left and then bring the side navigation bar. Okay, so this is our blank application in which we have nothing except the app module and the home page, which you have created default, but I have deleted that home page also. So in fact, I will generate one new page, that is Ionic generate page in the pages folder, and its name will be Ion Menu. The name of the page will be Ion Menu. So we'll create a new page with the name Ion Menu instead of home page, because I have deleted my home page. So the new page will be generated inside this pages folder. So let's see. Okay, I don't know why it is taking so much of time. Okay, yeah, it's generated. So let's browse it. Okay, this is our page, and once we just save it, so can we see anything? No, we cannot see anything because we haven't Ionic served it. So Ion serve. And one more thing we can do meanwhile, we just add this Ion menu to the default page. If we don't give anything, so it will automatically redirect to Ion menu. For routing, you can watch my previous video also. So one more thing that we can do over here, the Ion menu is always, if you want to be shown it in throughout your application, so you have to include it in app.component.html. So here we have Ion menu. So this is one snippet I'm using here, is this, where it is Ionic snippet. Okay, so this snippet help you to most of the things where you can just perform a shortcut. So this is how it uses. Just I-avatar, so it will automatically generate you the syntax. So these kinds of simple tips and tricks I will tell you throughout my tutorials, so stay tuned. So this is how we can generate a Ion menu. So let's see. Okay, so why it is in pink color? Because I have already given the color in my global.scss. I have just changed the color of background and the text also for Ionic button and Ion toolbar, that is for header. So let's see. And here we have, this is the syntax what we will be going to deal with, and let me explain you the syntax. This is the header of the syntax where you can find the, I don't know, it is not showing up. So let's first show this. Okay, so we'll use this ID equals to, we need to specify the ID to our Ion router outlets. Okay, so now we just make one button and dash button. This is the simple shortcut to create a button, and on a button click you just open side nav. Okay, so I just write the function over here. To open the side nav we need to import one thing, that is menu from MenuController. So to open the MenuController we just need, so here what you need to do is you need to use the menu from the MenuController, then enable. What we have to enable the side navigation bar by setting it to true and by passing here the menu ID. So from where we'll get the menu ID, just go to the app.component.html and here we have this menu ID. When you have created the menu, so you can give any ID to this menu. So we have given the menu ID and this is the menu content and this is the iron outlet ID. Okay, so keep it same for most of the things because if you change it, it makes complications. Okay, so we need to pass it over here. Actually it is a string, so just give it in a single quote. Okay, then we need to open it. So dot open and then again pass what, the menu ID over here, and let's see it works or not. So I just refresh it. So this is how it looks, a click me button, because I have given a color pink to my all the custom. And okay, so here you can see we have awesome Avogado menu. So this is how it works. So by default it has a overlay click or the overlay dismiss on click option. So if you click over here it will automatically dismiss. You can disable it also. So let's change some more CSS, like here we have site nav, and in our app dot we will write something side menu, and we can have some list over here. So for the list we have some shortcut, that is list, and inside list we can have many items. This is the item we have and I know only one thing over here, that is an icon. So let's give it a name, trash over here. So let's see, yeah, it works perfect. So but we don't have any action on this trash click. So where to write the on click action on it? So just write it over here, that is click on menu click. We can perform action on menu click, and here we need to specify the action on app.component.ts. For that we need to include what, I guess you understand what we need to include, that is MenuController. This is how we can include the MenuController, and here we can perform our action on OnClick Menu. So we need to close the menu. So by this menu dot close, that's it. It will close and we can just console it that we have clicked over trash. Okay, so let's see. This is trash and we have clicked over trash and it closed whenever we clicked on a particular item. So like this you can use the side menu. Okay, so now you can just change the CSS also, like we don't want to pop it from the left. Okay, so you can do it by over here side, you can just give it end, so it will just come from this side. So this is how it works. Okay, and one more thing that you can give on the type overlay, you can specify. We have some more attributes over here like type. Okay, we have reveal, so you can just put the reveal over here. So this is all its attribute of Ion menu. So how reveal works, let's see. So this is how it works. So you can just swap it and drag it. So this is how, or you can change it to start. Okay, so the same thing works with the left and right also. Okay, and the another thing what we have is over type is push. I personally like the push one because it's a little amazing. Let's see how it works. That's great. Okay, so the same thing you can do with the many items. For example, like this, you have many items. Just wait. Inside, like we have heart, and in place of out box, we can have add option. Let's see. So it looks like this. So you can have multiple options. So I recommend you one thing, that instead of doing like this, means just replicating the HTML, you can use the ng for loops and you just bind the things from the component file. So how you can do that? Actually, I have one dummy data also over here. So this is how it looks, and I just change the things. So I just change the things to normal, where I just put, and I just put it over overlay. So this is our default type, and I just place the data which I have copied over here. So this is the data which I have copied. This is the side menu list, and this is the array of objects. So I have just specified here one variable, that is array, because it is an array, and it is an array of objects. So you can just type it over here. It's best thing to do, and just save it and copy the variable. And inside list we have items. Okay, so in items we have label, and inside label just we use the for loop in over an item. So this is the for loop template, and just place the side menu list, and this is the item will iterate, and using interpolation mark we just bind the things. Sorry, where it is? Yeah, it is title and the icon. We just directly use these things from our TS file. So I just bind it with HTML. This is how. And one more thing we need to use, that is icon. Okay, so icon also we are using it dynamically. So for that, dot icon, because we are also providing the icons from the backend. We are binding the icon from the config file, sorry, from the TypeScript file, that is app.component.typescript. So let's see how it looks, and it looks like this. So you can just get these names, that is icon name, from the icon.com. So you just replace the name with your custom icons which you want to use, and that's it. And one more thing that we can give over here, that is one more item, and in that you can specify the button, that is close button. For that you need to use, sorry, nothing. Okay, and button, and in this button you can just write close, and you can use the same function which we are using over here, that is where it is, on menu item click, and this is how you can use, and we'll pass the item dot title over here on the menu click. Okay, the same click we will be using on here on the close button also. Okay, but we don't have anything to pass, so instead of passing anything, I just write close so that it doesn't give us the error. And in the app.component.file, we just use the item as the string, and we console it over here like this item, then using the concatenate, this is clicked. Okay, so let's see on click to an, okay, we have something that is undefined. So why it is showing the undefined? Okay, I just used the title spelling wrong, so now it is perfect. So I just clicked the inbox, clicked, and this is the favorite, and this is the close button. Okay, we need to centralize the close button. For that, we'll use one div. Inside that, just give the class to center, and we have something center. This is the CSS associated with the center, and now it is center. Okay, so this is, this close is clicked. And one more thing that I want to show you, this is the event. So whenever you just open the side menu or you just close the side menu, you can use this function. You want to perform on a opening, whenever the side menu opens up, you want to perform some action, so you can perform, or whenever you want to close the side menu, then you want to perform some action, so you can perform. So to use this, we just go to the menu and we just place it over here, that is event. So event is placed inside the brackets, and I use the same thing, that is underscore. The name of the event will be the did open function over here, and in my app.component.ts file, I just console log this function. Okay, so when will this function will be logged? So when ion did open. Okay, so we'll print this on a console. Let's see. So whenever just I open, so here is ion did open, and this is what we are getting. So I just use the comma for separation, and this is the event we have got. So we have many things over here. This is the ion did open, so you can just use anything over here. So basically I had one thing, this is ion did open, then is open, you can use this function over here like this. Ion did open is the default function of the did open, so it's just console over here, so it is open or not, because it gets true or false. Okay, so you can use one more thing, that is console.log and menu dot open, so it will print true or false. Okay, if it is open, then it will print true, or if you want to perform when it is open a specific function, so you can give it over here also. So like this, we have ion will close also function, so I just use this will close function over app.component.html. So this is how, and the same thing we'll do with here also. We pass the event and use it in our component file. So I use the same function over here also. Of this, I just replace, and here it will give us the false, because will or close will always perform on the side drawer whenever it is closed and is closed. Okay, so let's see the functionality. Okay, it is giving some error unexpected. Okay, where it is in our, okay, we forgot to close the tag, and here it is. So whenever I hit just open, so it prompts me with this function. I just use one more thing, that I just comment out this is of no use. Okay. So yeah, this is open, and if I click trans, so it is clicked and then it is closed. So there close spelling is wrong. So this is the way. Or if you want to use something like the three buttons, that is iron menu, so you can also use over here. We can place it iron menu over here, iron dash menu button. So this is very easy with the Ionic snippet. So this is the menu, and here you can use the ID, menu ID. So where you will get, and here you will get the menu ID. So just pass this menu ID to the Iron menu or your home page where you want to use the Iron menu button. So it is placed in start. So let it refresh. So this is how it works. Simple. So you can give a click, custom click, or you can use the menu over here also. Thank you for watching the video. Please hit the subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon for more updates.